Hey, it's Uranus Retrograde Thursday on the Soul Sister channel. Hi there, my name's Kat. I have your astrological forecast for today, Thursday, August the 19th. Before we get talking about all the fun energy today, we are going to become balanced, aligned, and connected with our higher self by taking our 3 deep cleansing breaths. Let's take the first one. On this first deep cleansing breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. One more. On this third deep cleansing breath, we're releasing all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We visualize all the negativity and darkness flowing out of our bodies. It's flowing out to wherever it came from, and in its place, we are being filled by this beautiful white light. This white light is made up of white light, love, and the will to good. And not only does it fill our entire body with white light, it goes out and forms a protective bubble around us. And this bubble is deflecting all evil, low vibration, all negativity. It's all being deflected back to its source. While we're in this space connected to our higher self in the white light, let's say our Leo affirmation. I am part of all I see, and all I see is part of me. We're going to say it together, and we're going to stay in this space of white light connected with our higher self for 5 seconds. Let's say it together. I am part of all I see, and all I see is part of me. Good work. Well, we're almost at the end of our Leo affirmation, and I know I have really been positively affected using that affirmation. I have really, during this month of Sun in Leo, really got in touch with who I am and connected in my connection. It's been really powerful for me. I hope it has been powerful for you too. But let's get started today with the big news, and that is Uranus goes retrograde today. Quick synopsis. Retrograde means that the planet looks like it's traveling backwards in the sky. Uranus is going to be retrograde from today, August 19th, all the way through January 18th of 2022. However, it's not really going backwards in the sky, we know that. But because it's an elliptical orbit, it does produce an optical illusion that makes it look like the planet is going backwards. And so during this time between now and January, if we follow the natural cycle of Uranus, we should be reviewing, realigning, reinventing, readjusting, redirecting our energies, our Uranian energies, from about at least since the beginning of the year up into this point. Now, a lot of us have experienced a lot of sudden changes, a lot of upheavals that we weren't expecting, especially with the pandemic this last year plus. And so now with Uranus going retrograde, for those of us who have experienced all this sudden shifting and changes and being kind of out of balance, this retrograde will actually help us see things a little bit more clearly, understand the changes, the process, and see how we could move forward a little bit more clearly. That's very helpful. But Uranus is about our true, authentic self. Uranus is about who our unique, divine selves. Each one of us was created to fulfill a specific purpose. I like to compare it to the way that I see it is the 1,000-piece puzzle. Very simplified, but here we go. 1,000-piece puzzle. When we look at the puzzle, it's whole. We don't see the individual pieces, even though each piece is unique, each piece in that puzzle. However, when one of those pieces is missing, the puzzle isn't whole. So when we aren't embracing and expressing our true, authentic selves, that piece is missing from the puzzle of the whole. And the whole universe is not balanced. So we need to get back, we need to get in touch. If we don't know, we need to get in touch with who we are. We have been wearing a lot of masks. We've been wearing a lot of masks to cover up who we truly are. Just to fit, just so people like us. We know what those masks are, and we also know what characteristics, what qualities those masks are covering up. So this is a time to really get in touch with ourselves and our true authentic selves. The way we do this is, of course, by not only developing but growing and maintaining our relationship with our higher self. We really need, if we haven't done so already, we need to take the time every day to connect with our higher self, so that we can see who we are more clearly, and we can begin to see our purpose of where we fit in this new world of the age of Aquarius. So that, in a nutshell, is what Uranus is about. In Uranus retrograde, if we aren't embracing our true authentic selves, if we aren't expressing our unique qualities, we may experience outer events that come on suddenly and unexpectedly that force us. I'd like to say force us to look at that Uranian skeleton in the closet. It will force us to take another look at who we are and what we truly want to do in this world, to follow our bliss, to feel fulfilled, to feel like we're contributing. Now, Uranus has a cycle around the sun of 84 years. Interestingly enough, symbolically in the astrological world, 84 years is the spiritual lifespan of the human being. So Uranus stays in each sign for quite some time. Not only are we experiencing this retrograde on an individual level, we are experiencing it on a social and global weather level as well. So we will see how pretending to be who we're not, how that adversely affects us on all levels. Very interesting to watch outside while we are working on those skeletons in our closet. So that's Uranus retrograde. There is today at noon, there is a retrograde season video coming out that I produced for all the retrograde planets. As of today, 5 planets are retrograde, and I threw in Mercury retrograde as well. Mercury retrograde is the easiest planet to get a feel for the energy because it only stays retrograde 3 weeks. So we know what that energy is like when it's cattywampus. I think Mercury goes retrograde again at the end of September. But the retrograde season video will come out today at noon, And like I said yesterday, because it's so long, so full of details, I mean, the thing is like 34 minutes long. I am also going to produce a quick video on just Uranus retrograde, and I'll have that out in the next couple of days or so. Along with Uranus retrograde, that's the big news, but we still have that lovely energy from yesterday that Mars and Mercury conjunct each other in Virgo. So we're still have the energy to get our work done today, to be productive and efficient. The moon is in Capricorn, but will go void, of course, at 5 o'clock today, and it will not be in Aquarius until about 2 a.m. on Friday morning. So no contracts, don't start anything new after 5 p.m. today, Eastern Daylight Time. The chances of whatever it is that we're trying to initiate will probably not be as successful as we would have hoped. So that's that. I think there was one. Nope, that's it. So it's a lot of great energy to work with. Get those skeletons out today and keep getting our work done. We still have great energy to be productive and efficient this week, and take the steps that we need to redirect, realign, reinvent ourselves, whatever it is that we're working on. So good stuff on this Uranus retrograde. What universal advice? What does the universe, what would you guys like to add? They always have something to say. All right. The farther gate, bold step forward. If this isn't Uranus retrograde or not, boldly step forward, embracing and accepting our true, authentic selves. Woo! That's powerful. Mindful group think. You know, we do have Venus in Libra now. We do have this incredible Mars conjunct Mercury in Virgo. It's a great time for group work and getting things done again today, especially with the group. We can work on consensus building, compromise, resolutions, great energy as long as we're working together. That Virgo energy sometimes gets a little bit critical and judgmental, and has higher expectations of others, well, and of ourselves. So try to stay out of that ego-based, critical, judgmental, and just allow the information to come in and be exchanged so that we can create something incredible together. You guys, come on. Seriously, I'm gonna cry. Woo! Many masks. This is Uranus retrograde, and we need to be taking off our masks and express and embrace who we truly are. I'm just crying because the connection is real right now. So I just want to make sure that we all understand what this energy is about. This energy is about getting back to who we truly are, because each one of us have something to contribute to the good of the whole. And instead of covering that up, we need to get back to it, and we need to start expressing it. So I'm still feeling a little verklempt. So I will leave you with life is lived from the inside out. Have a great Thursday. Namaste.